Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my second paycheck for the month of September. If you guys haven't checked out my first September budget, I basically did like a full monthly view, but today I'm just going to break it down by the paycheck that we received on September 12th. So as you can see, I already budgeted for like the first two paychecks, but now that my husband is home, he just came home from deployment, some of these numbers are going to change, and also there are a couple things that came up that I did not account for, and I wanted to be sure to kind of like do a re-budget for this paycheck. So I wanted to go over that with you guys. So as you guys know, we are currently in baby step 2, which is to pay off all of our debt. So I was planning on paying $865 with this paycheck. However, now that my husband's home and then also a couple things here and there that are popping up, that number is gonna change. So let's just get started. So I'm actually gonna be using my own stickers today. This is my September washi on removable matte sticker paper, and then I just printed the same thing on transparent paper because I'm thinking about doing something with this skinny transparent washi. And then I don't have any script stickers out currently, but I decided to make myself like a little script sticker for this budget. I'm not sure if you guys would be interested in something like this, but if you are, let me know because maybe I can add it to my sticker shop. Okay, so let's just start. I'm gonna be taking the matte removable sticker paper. Okay, September budget. Okay, after that, okay, I'm just gonna use this washi. I'm gonna just start off with the income. We already received it, so I already know how much it's gonna be. My husband received $17.50 and 4 cents. I'm just gonna use another washi to like separate this from the rest. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the bills, and I don't have a lot of bills in like this paycheck because a lot of it has been taken out from the first paycheck. So I wanted to try something different with the layout. So I'm just gonna write budgeted, and then actual, and then usually I do a check mark for when I paid it off or not. I thought it'd be cute to use like the transparent sticker to put like on top. Okay, so let's go ahead and just start with my bills. I actually only have 2 bills for this paycheck. So my first bill will be AT&T. And usually I pay $160 a month for AT&T, but I'm actually going to just pay off the rest of what I owe on my cell phone. So the total is actually going to be, it's like $285 and some change. I have to double check on the actual amount is, but it's like about $285. So I'm gonna be paying off my cell phone because I got a new cell phone. I'm actually using my sister's old phone because my cell phone is broken. And you know, I don't feel right about having a cell phone that doesn't work and I'm still making payments on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pay off that phone. And then the next bill is my Chase card, which is the last consumer debt that we owe. And at first, like I said, I wanted to pay $865, but I think for this paycheck, we're going to be putting $600 towards Chase. And you guys have been asking me like how my debt payoff is going, and it's actually going pretty well. I thought I would be consumer debt free by now, but a lot of things happened during this deployment, such as like my dryer just pooping out on me, traveling back and forth between families. You know, things came up and I had to take care of it because my husband's not here. And that's it for my bills that I'm paying for this paycheck. Now I am gonna move on to savings or like sinking funds. I'm just gonna write amount. I'm gonna write the total of how much is actually in the account and then whether or not I put it into the savings account. I'm actually not gonna write the total on the video because I think that's like one thing we're gonna keep private is how much is actually in the account for our savings, but I am gonna show you guys how much we're actually saving. This is actually pretty cute. It kind of looks like it's highlighted. So my first sinking fund is my subscriptions, and I'm putting $25 towards it. Usually I pay my subscriptions annually, so I just save a little bit each month, and then I buy a discounted gift card at the end of the year and then put that on the account so it can be taken out from the gift card instead of like our bank account. I just hate tracking pesky little expenses, so that's what I usually do. And then I have a household sinking fund. So whenever I run out of, toiletries or whatever, I could just pull it out from there. And that is it for what I'm saving for this paycheck. And now I'm gonna move on to the last thing, which is just living expenses and other miscellaneous expenses. I'm gonna write budgeted, actual, and I'm actually gonna, instead of check mark, I need to do a cash envelope so I know what expense I'm pulling cash out for. I am really considering making like budget kits. A lot of you guys have been messaging me asking me when I'm gonna come out with my own budget kit, and honestly, maybe pretty soon, because I have some ideas, because I see a lot of people kind of budgeting the same way, and I kind of do too, but it's just like how they set it up. And I don't know, if you guys like this kind of look, maybe I can recreate that in a budget kit. I don't know. Okay, sorry, my son needed me, but I went ahead and wrote down all the expenses that are gonna happen in this paycheck. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write down all the amounts. So for food, I usually budget $200 a paycheck, but with this paycheck, I am budgeting $300 because it's kind of a longer pay period. We usually go grocery shopping like every Sunday, so I count every Sunday as $100. So there are 3 Sundays in this paycheck before we get paid. And then next, because of the longer pay period, I am budgeting $150 for gas. And then next, as you can see, I budgeted $25 haircut for myself, but I also forgot that now that my husband is back home, we budget haircuts for him as well. Since there are 3 Sundays, he usually gets haircuts every Sundays because, for work. It's usually $12 a haircut, including tip. So my $25 for my haircut and $36 for his haircut comes out to $61. And now this is a different expense. So my husband actually has some time off, so we decided that we want to kind of do a little family trip and go to the beach and just have fun together as a family, because we haven't had that in a long time. So we're budgeting $200. We could have put that towards our debt, but you know what? Being together is important too. So that's why we're budgeting a lot of money, just in case we want to splurge. I doubt that we'll spend that much money, but I mean, if we do, then we're covered. And then for birthday, so we actually have a family member whose birthday is this month, and I totally forgot about it. So I'm actually budgeting $60. And then lastly, I always budget for miscellaneous as a cushion, and I'm just gonna budget $150 due to the fact that it's a longer pay period. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put down little cash envelope signs for the expenses that we usually pull cash envelopes for. So usually for groceries, and then haircuts, and then we're gonna pull out money for miscellaneous. And I'm not gonna pull out any cash for the beach or birthday because we're just gonna use our card to buy the present, and then also for the beach, I'm just gonna leave that on the card and not pull out cash for that. Lastly, I am just gonna put the total for everything at the bottom here. And the total for all the expenses, bills, and savings comes out to $1,701. So as you can see, the total is $1,701, but the income is $1,750. What we're gonna do with the extra money is just throw it towards Chase, but I'm probably gonna wait until the end of the pay period to throw it towards Chase. Honestly, I want to spend some time with my husband, and if we want to like splurge a little bit on something, I want to do that. I want to be able to do that. So I'm not going to worry too much about putting all that money in towards our debt this month. But I mean, $600 is a huge chunk towards debt. That's a lot of money. So yeah, that's it for my 2nd September budget. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye guys.